Hey guys, I know it's been like 6-7 months since I've actually done a YouTube video, but I do a lot of Facebook Lives, so if you really want to keep up to date on any kind of videos like that, definitely go follow my Facebook page. I'm awful at doing this. I really am. I don't know why. But so I did a tutorial on this eye look right here, and it's actually because the video I did in June, I stopped and let my face bake, and then I ended up watching a video and doing my eyes, and it was this eye look. So I figured, yeah, I should probably follow up with that finally. So here I am. It is my 7-year anniversary with John. He's sleeping in bed. Can't make it up. But we are gonna celebrate today. I think we're gonna go for dinner, but first I have to go grocery shopping and do the adult things, so it is what it is. But all right, stay tuned for the tutorial, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to do, I want to do a red, burgundy, warm, sultry eye. And then I was like, oh, in my last video that I posted in June, sorry, I actually had a red eye, so we'll go with that. But first, let me turn this down. I'm watching Saved by the Bell, it's the second season, which I realized is so different from the first. It's weird. So it's funny. I actually read an article that after each season they were told there's not going to be another season. So after the first season they didn't think there was going to be a second one, and then after the second they didn't think there was going to be a third, and it was really funny to find all that out. I loved this show growing up. But we're going to go in with the Best Red palette. Well, red, pink, warm based. Blood Sugar. I feel like everybody has this. If you love Jeffree Star, it's just a staple in every collection if you have a Jeffree Star collection. So yes, but it is my 7-year anniversary, so we want to look a little extra, but I feel like John's so used to me looking extra, it'd be better if I just didn't wear anything at all. So pun intended. Oh god, I hope my mom doesn't watch this. My mom wouldn't care, my dad. But anyways, so let's find brushes. So my eyelids are already primed. I use Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer only. I actually started using it again on my nose and even under my eyes, under eye creases. I mean, they're real. So see if that helps. I mean, I did bake and I set with the Perfect Color Powder by Limelight, which is really bomb. So I don't think I'm gonna crease. I also used a little bit of the darker one as a contour today, just a little. See how it worked out? I like it. In it. But let's just get started. So first I'm going to take an M441 brush. I'm going to go straight into Tongue Top, which is this lighter color right here. It's a great transition shade, has a pink base to it, really, really pretty. So let's just top off the excess, and we're just going to really buff that all over the whole lid. More in the crease, bring it up, and as this leaves my brush, I'm going to slowly bring it up towards my brow, but not really hit my brow. I don't want the shadow to meet my brow. Some people like that. I'm not one of those people. So we're going to keep it below the brow. Just because I like a highlighted brow, it looks like the brow is more raised. Even though I have bangs that cover that, you would literally never know. It is what it is, guys. But oh my god, can we just talk about how beautiful these blend? I'm taking a little bit at a time and I'm building because Jeffree shadows are insanely pigmented, really pigmented. So I don't pin my bangs back because I don't want them to crease, because I don't want to have to re-flat iron them, because I like the way they flat ironed on the first round and I'd really prefer not to do it again. Okay, so now that that transition color is on, we're going to go into a little bit of a darker color. I'm going to use an M433. Make sure there's nothing on it. I could have cleaned my brushes yesterday, but I did not have the time to do that. I'm just going to be honest. be honest. I'm gonna go into cherry soda, which is that it's like the closest to a true red. This is more of an orange red. This is like more of a blue red, I want to say. I'm gonna dip into cherry soda. Every time I say that, I want to say cherry soda, and I know that's not the name of it. So we're just gonna and slowly build with this one as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of powder and I'm just going to put it right here just to catch any fallout that goes that direction, because I don't want this to be too long, too blown out. I want to make it a little more sleek, more like that, and I see it starting to go past that point. We'll just take a little bit of Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Translucent. I'm going to take this Jaclyn Hill brush right here and just stamp it. I do not meet the corner of my eye with the powder, because when I blow out my lower lash line, which I'm gonna do, I always do it, I love the way it looks, I'm gonna want this top shadow to connect with this bottom shadow. So we're just gonna do the same thing on the other eye, because I am gonna move over there eventually. Alright, perfect. And back to blending. Finally, now that we're kind of blended, we're getting there. I know, blending seriously takes forever. Like, you don't really notice it in YouTube videos because we kind of just fast forward through everything. But honestly, blending will make, like, because I have to raise my eyebrows because I have hooded eyes, it makes my ears want to fall off. If that makes sense. I guarantee there's somebody out there that understands what I'm saying. It's the worst. But, you know, we do what we do. And now I'm going to go back into cherry soda, and I'm just going to pack it on my lid. I could have done this first. I don't know. I feel like it ends up getting a little harder to blend out and make it softer of a gradient for me. My personal experience with that doesn't work out. So I will make it super pigmented and really buff it into the crease, and then just go back in with a little bit of shadow to fill it. So I'm going to dip into Fresh Meat, which is a berry tone. It has a little red undertone to it still, so it's going to flow really well. This is just going to give it a little bit. All right. I'm really just buffing this into the outer corner. And now you can totally stop here and leave it a matte eye. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the color Blood Sugar, which is this red shimmer right on the bottom of the palette. It's right here. Oh yeah, right here. And I'm actually gonna use this Huda Beauty brush. I know, if you know Jeffree Star, he hates Huda, so we don't talk about it, but it's a really good brush. And it's the Fender Blender. Yeah, Fender Blender. This for pressed glitters, pressed shimmers. Oh my god. So it has like the fuzz from wiping it on my makeup cloth. It has like that cushy, you know, the disposable eye brushes that we used to get in like kits when we were a little kid that we used to toss. Has basically one of those, but like higher end. And then it actually has, this is great for glitter, it has a rubbery, like fine tip on the other end. It's really good for getting like right up in there. So I'm gonna take, I haven't wet it to use it, I don't notice a difference, but I'm gonna take the cushy end and just, yeah. I'm not being super precise with it either. I'm kind of just making sure it's on the bottom near the lash line, and then as it's leaving my brush, I'm kind of bringing it up, and it's going to go a little into my crease, which is fine. And this, it just gives like that little, like, I don't know if you could see it, but it's there. I could see it. All right, cool. So now that the top is pretty much done, we're gonna dust away the outer side quick. Now I'm gonna blow out the lower lash line quick. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Tongue Pop. going to take a little bit of cherry soda. And I am connecting it on the outer corner. I'm going to take a smudger brush and I'm going to get back into fresh meat. I'm really just going to buff it on that outer corner. Once it starts leaving my brush, I'm going to bring it in. So the shadow is pretty much done. So you can go in with a nude, a brown. I'm going to go in with a black liner just because it is our anniversary. I want to be a little, you know, sultry, but I do want to have that nice smoky eye effect, even though it's only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, it's probably 3:30 now, right? Where's my watch? I don't even have it on my watch. It's literally sitting on my bed. Oh, it's not. It's 2:53. I really thought it was like 3 o'clock. Hey. I don't mind doing a black liner on a Friday or even a Saturday because there's always like that leftover residue, you know what I mean? Well, I can just go in the next day and it kind of like creates the eye look for me, and I'll go in with black liner the next day on top and bottom, and really just have like that slept in smoky eyeliner look. And I'll pop on false lashes and I could do like a 20-minute look with that and it looks so good. So, oh my god, I'm itchy. So, let's go with mascara. I'm just gonna do my top right now. Give me 1 second. Let me fix this really quick. So I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm going to go with the Limelight mascara on my top lash line only because I haven't sprayed my face yet. So I'm looking a little dry, a little powdery, but we're going to bring life back into it. Do not worry. I'll show you how I do that. I love this mascara because it doesn't flake off on me throughout the day. It doesn't run. It doesn't do anything like that, which is really hard to find. So, again, just did the top intentionally. Let that dry for a hot sec. And then we're going to go in with lashes. I'm actually going to go in with Lily lashes in the shape Miami. They're really extreme, but they're really, really pretty. They're extreme for someone who has smaller eyes. Let me just clarify that. But again, really, really pretty. Like, oh. So I've already worn these ones, not gonna lie. So they were cut to my size of my eyeball. Let them get a little tacky. Oh, such. All right, now that the lashes are on, I feel like home. All right, so what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna spray my blender full. I know it looks a little gross. I just used it. I'm gonna spray with a little bit of Morphe setting spray that I'm like out of. But I've been doing this instead of like actually spraying my whole face. I mean, I'll spray my whole face. I don't know when I'm feeling like it. But for the most part, I've been doing this, making sure it's not super, super wet. But it's just really made sure that it's pressed into my skin, that the products are pressed in there. And I'm not using an unnecessary amount. Because you know how like we'll spray and then we spray and spray and spray and spray and spray and spray and spray. And it's like a never-ending spritz. Well, we're not doing that today. But this is really helping also, like any excess powder from when I bake, set my face and everything. This really helps make sure it's not left behind. It's not making me look cakey. It's not making me look too dry. It's just nice. So I've been doing that and I've been loving how it looks. So now I'm going to go in with some blush. I'm going to go in with the blush Peachy. It's one of our Limelight ones. I completely shattered it. Not going to lie. Like, look at that. Look at that. But it's really warm. It's really nice. I apply it with a brush like this. It's the Jaclyn Hill JH06 and it's kind of a thinner brush. It's not as dense. So I like how it applies just a wash of color versus a full face of blush. Because I don't want a ton of blush, but I want enough where I look alive. I look like it's, you know, January. I'm not a pale bitch, but I got some color in my face. So it's just a nice wash. it just brings a little life to the face. I don't know if you can tell, but like I totally can tell. And I'd rather not look like a corpse all the time. Now I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics. I love Jaclyn. Have you not? Does anyone know that? It's the Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the luminous powder. It's in the shade Do Me. John got me this for Christmas. So it's like highlighting setting powder, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna use it very sparingly in just like target areas, like a little bit at a time. I just put a little bit in the lid. I haven't really used it that much. I really haven't played with it, so I'm kind of excited to like see how. Oh, that's nice. It's not a highlighter. A lot of people, I think, were confused because she said she was releasing a highlighter collection. I think they thought this was supposed to also be a highlighter. It's not. But I'm going to put it right there where I put my blush as like a topper. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight. But first, I'm going to go in and I'm going to use Anastasia setting spray in Dewy Set. So this is where I'm really going to have to like push it all back. So I'm not going to spray my blender full with this. What I do is I don't spray it directly. I feel like it's a harsh spray. I'm not into it, so I kind of spray it above and I let it fall into my face, if that makes any sense. So shake it. I love this though. It does add like a nice luminous set. I guess that's what it's supposed to do. I also like that it locks, so like if you're traveling, I still just shot myself in the mouth. So if you're traveling with it though, it's really nice. All right, back where you were. I love having bangs again. I had them years ago. But man, I forgot how like much maintenance they were, like as you're getting ready and stuff. All right, now I'm gonna go in with highlighter. I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter palette. This is the Flash palette. I'm serious when I say these highlighters are like next level. Like I love them. They're not for the faint of heart. Well, this one I feel like is a good like starter if you don't know, if you don't want like a super blinding highlight, but you like a little more like of a glow. This is a great one to start with. So I'm actually gonna go into shade Gleam. I've been using that one a lot. I've been using that in Sparks probably the most. Gleam is like, I don't want to say white, but it's warm. Oh my god, do you see this? And now I'm taking the same color. I'm taking out my finger just so it's a little more precise because I hate the whole nose being highlighted. And that's what happens because I don't have a very large nose. That was that. Oh my god. But I want to take it a little farther. Because why wouldn't I? So I'm actually going to go in with her another highlighter. I have like one of each. When I find it, there it is. I'm going to go in with another highlighter. It is the tiny jar. I love these jars, by the way. They're just so cute. And this is the loose highlighter. This is in the shade Extra, so it is like, I think the top one, it's almost white. It's really lining. It's great. Oh my god. Let me just show you like how great. Let me just do something really minimal first. Let me highlight my inner corner with it. Okay, watch, watch, watch. Really, like, I don't even dip into the actual product. I dip into the lid where like some of it kind of dusted onto, and that is just blinding itself. Like, look at it. Like, oh, just a little bit. I literally dipped once into the lid. but not too, no, let's do, like, no glow, glow. So good. All right, I'm actually gonna take a specific brush. I'm gonna take this NYX eyeshadow brush. It's like the blend, it's like, I don't know, just plain eyeshadow brush. I've been taking a little bit of this and a little bit of this highlighter and just kind of using it to spotlight. I know she sells a brush specific for this. I don't know, I feel like I didn't need it. But like, look at that, just, it just like creates that, oh, just that edge on my cheekbone that I need. Love it. Oh my god, it's so good. All right, so now we're gonna just put mascara on my bottom lashes, some lipstick, and we gotta go. Lime Life mascara again. Now I did exfoliate my lips, I did like exfoliate my face and everything this morning. Again, it is our anniversary, I wanted to look a little nicer. But like, he's been with me for 7 years. He's seen me every way possible, besides in a wedding dress, and that's still been like 2 more years. I'm gonna go in with the lipstick 111. It's a nude. It's from our Alley collection. It's so good. I will probably end up reapplying this because I'm gonna drink, you know, coffee, probably another cup and stuff. And I didn't feel like going to get my lip liner, which is actually in my purse right now. So it's what it is. But this is it. So this is the finished look. Finally, I know. And he's still in bed sleeping. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store. So that completes this eye tutorial after 7 months of saying I will do it. I'm so sorry. I'm really good on Facebook, like I said. Follow that. You'll be good to go. I'm on there. But thank you so much for watching. Bye!